Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Sabrina Register. We're in Issaquah today at Friends of Youth, and joining me right now is the President and CEO of Friends of Youth, Terry Pottmeyer. Thanks so much for having us today.
It's a pleasure.
And thanks for coming on the program and talking to us. For those who don't know, what does Friends of Youth do?
Friends of Youth is a large human service agency that operates in East King County, and we provide safe places and emotional support for youth in the most challenging of circumstances. We do that in three ways. We provide residential services for youth who are out of their homes and under 18, and we take care of them, help them resolve the issues that confront them. We provide youth and family services, which is where we are today. In King County, that's organized around school districts, and we provide those services in Issaquah, Snoqualmie, and Riverview school districts. The third thing we do is homeless youth services. We provide a continuum of care for youth who are homeless, youth and young adults from 11 to 24, from street outreach through emergency shelter to housing.
I would imagine that a lot of people, when they think of homelessness and youth homelessness, they're thinking of urban areas, the big cities. But in fact, youth homelessness hits small towns, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but rural as well as urban areas?
It does, and in fact, in a recent testimony, HUD to Congress brought forth a fairly surprising statistic for me. From 2007 to 2010, the number of people who were seeking shelter for homelessness in cities actually decreased by 17%. But in suburban and rural communities, it increased by 57%.
Wow.
We have certainly seen that at Friends of Youth. In 1 year, we had an increase of over 20% of young adults and youth who were seeking our services to help resolve their homelessness.
In terms of numbers, in a general sense, I mean, how many youth are you helping who are homeless?
Specific to our homeless services, we helped over 1,900 young people last year alone.
Wow. So how do you help these youth who are homeless?
We provide a continuum of care. So we start with street outreach. So we have a mobile van that goes to over 15 cities on the east side of King County. We reach out to young people in the places where they are, skate parks, libraries, malls, and we have a team that's really great about making connections and seeing if those young people need our support. We have some very simple things that we do, providing snack packs, hygiene kits, and links to services. Our services then include emergency shelter, so if a young person is under 18, we have an emergency shelter program. If they're between 18 and 24, we have emergency shelter overnight. We also then transition our youth when they're ready and can accept case management support from Friends of Youth into housing, transitional housing and permanent housing. Really, our goal is to move kids from survival to safety to success.
Where are some of these centers located? You mentioned the emergency centers for the youth.
We have the only emergency overnight shelter for young adults, and that's in Bellevue 5 nights a week, and it actually goes to different faith communities that host us on Friday and Saturday evenings. That is accessed by young people throughout the east side. We have an emergency shelter for youth under 18, one in Bellevue and one in Kenmore. And then our transitional housing is located in Everett, in Bothell, at Sandpoint in Seattle, in Redmond, and finally in Kirkland.
Homelessness is an issue that really affects us all, since we're all one big community when you think about it. And youth homelessness, I think, really touches people even more, since they're some of the most vulnerable in our community. So if someone is watching right now and would like to help, what are some ways that an individual can help you?
I think there are 3 easy ways to help. The first is to volunteer in a specific way for Friends of Youth. 365 nights a year at our shelter, we provide dinner to the homeless young adults who are there. So if you are a great cook and would like to prepare meals, we have a place for you to bring your talents to really make a difference. A lot of people in our communities support drives for hygiene items, for socks, for blankets, for the things that kids need on the streets. The second thing people might think about doing is donating, and I know that every nonprofit has that as part of their ways that they can make a difference, but it's genuine. With government support decreasing in this economic time, that's become increasingly important for us.
And unfortunately, we're out of time. I'm going to have to stop you there. Okay. Terry, thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. Headline news at the top and bottom of the hour. Hope you can stay with us.